you doing today? Hopefully your Monday's not kicking your ass like mine is. I'm doing okay. I'm trying to wake up. I haven't quite finished making my coffee. I started a little early for some reason. I couldn't sleep last night. I woke up at 4:30. I just really couldn't sleep. I don't know why. I'm kind of looking like a hot mess this morning. So beautiful outside. I just really wanted to sleep forever. But hopefully you can hear me. I hope you're doing okay. How's work going? Oh, I forgot to fix our goals. That's okay. Pretty chill right now? Hey, we like chill. Let me finish my coffee. It was a hectic week on Friday. Friday in itself was a whole week because so much happened. And I feel like I'm still not recouped from Friday, so I'm really not looking forward to being back at work today. We're heading into August, so starting a new month at work isn't always the best because they push us to get our numbers quickly so that we can schedule, which is fine. It's like it is what it is. It's part of the job. But it's like, bro, relax. We'll get there. Coffee tastes bland this morning. Oh well. I'm trying to see. I know I don't have everything I need out right now. I should probably do that, huh? Oh, Bean. She's looking at me like I have 10 heads. I am actually really excited for today's oats recipe. I did go back to oats this week just because they're easier. And I really just wanted oats. Could you maybe not, Nora? Go lay down. Lay down. See, I put caramel syrup, but I'm running low on caramel syrup, so I didn't put a lot. Because I don't know when I'm going to be back to TJ Maxx to find it, because that's where I go to get it. The sun has not even risen yet, and I know the times are changing right now and stuff, and like we're like heading into fall. I just know that these streams on Monday morning are going to get harder and harder and harder and harder for me to do. But that's okay. I'm here for it. I don't mind. Come on. I'm trying to find my recipes to make sure I pulled out everything. Last night I went a little bit crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh yes, perfect. I went just a tiny bit crazy with Pinterest, finding all of the Halloween fall craft ideas. So that's kind of what I did last night. So I have a lot of fall crafts happening coming up, and I'm really excited for it. I know you guys are gonna be so fucking excited too. I feel like fall is a good time of year for a lot of people. It definitely feels like fall this morning. It was so nice and cool. I had to open my window. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just getting some stuff ready. Ingredients. Oh, I didn't get lettuce. Whoops. I probably should have looked at these ingredients. I thought I did, but I guess we went without the lettuce. I need some chickpeas. I promise we are starting. I'm just moving a little slow this morning. Do two things. I have a lot of recipes planned for the winter months. September, we're gonna start doing soups, which you guys all know is my favorite. I absolutely adore soups. Okay. Just want to make sure I have everything before I hit start, like my face. What kind of cereal did you have? Yes, I do. All of these recipes I'm actually gonna post now for you guys. I didn't brush out my hair today, so it's looking a bit crazy. Crunchy nut cornflakes, that sounds yummy. I don't really eat cereal. I did have cereal for the first time. Literally the first time in like, I don't even know how many years last week, because I just was like, okay, I had honey grams for a recipe that I made, and where's my food streaming recipes? And so naturally I needed to have a bowl of cereal, and it really wasn't that bad. I had it with oat milk because I don't drink cow's milk, and it honestly really was not that bad. Ooh, see, I love oats. I love granola bars. I love it all. Now, I'm gonna see if we have time. If we have time, then I am going to make an unhealthy treat because I know PK wants it. But if I don't have time, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna pressure myself because I really want to get my food done. It was weird. I just got like a weird message on my screen. Hopefully everything sounds okay. I did update my OBS on my new laptop, or my old laptop. I hope everything changed and looks okay. If not, that's okay. It's not a big deal. Okay, good. This did have all of those ingredients in it. Okay, we're gonna start. We're gonna start with our oats. all those recipes are already in there, so you guys will be able to find them really easily. I thought it was me. Alright, so I'm just gonna let that go on the side. So let me get I totally forgot my bowl that I need. So I'm actually really liking that I'm organizing these by date, because it does help me like go back and see what have we made, when did we make it, because if I do repeat a recipe, which honestly I really try not to repeat recipes, it's not my thing. I don't like to repeat a recipe on stream. I will obviously repeat recipes at like on a normal weekday, but I really try not to unless it's requested. If I have a lot of people who are like, hey, can you show me how to make that again? Like, I get a lot of requests for my oat and almond milks, which are fine. They're really fucking simple. And I have a friend who I'm like, hey, that one recipe that you did, can you like remind me where it is or where you found it? She'll be like, just Google it. Okay. Oh, go for it. Also, guys, I know it's early, so even if you're just chilling here, lurking, hanging out, I appreciate it. I don't mind talking to myself in the morning. This is for me. I mean, this is for you guys too. I do like hanging out with you guys, but this is really for me to kind of relax in the morning and get myself going, prep, and keep myself accountable, because if I wasn't doing this, I would not be meal prepping for the week. I would probably be snacking instead of eating real meals during the week, which is not a problem. I'm not against snacking and having little teeny tiny things, but then I have a tendency to eat really poorly and I buy poor things and stuff like that. So it's just better for everybody. Okay, we're gonna be preheating the oven to 375, guys. We're gonna do 2 cups of oats. Let me get out all my measuring contraptions here. Ugh. Put that over there. Alright, I have a lot going on here, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna, before I do that, we gotta spray the pan. No sticking. I don't want no sticking. Okay. I'm not usually a big fan of like the spray cans, even though I use them frequently. Just because the aerosol is just really not good. Is this a half a cup? Sure is. I don't know where my full cup is. Oh. A little bit more. And one thing I always have, honestly, I would say if you are on a healthy food journey or you just want a more natural food journey, like with more whole foods and stuff, personally, I feel like there are staples. At least in my household, there's staples that if I'm running low, I will buy more of. One of those things are oats. I think oats are very important. They're very versatile for a lot of different things. If you run out of breadcrumbs, see, these ones were more fine. Maybe because those were quick oats and these are old-fashioned. I prefer old-fashioned. They didn't have old-fashioned 2 times ago when I went and bought these. Okay. I don't know, I just like the bigger oats because if I want to, I can make them smaller and grind them, but you can't make them bigger. So I feel like oats are a staple. You don't have to just make oatmeal. I really try to make You can make granola bars, protein bars of any sort. These are really good substitute if you run out of breadcrumbs, things like that. And it can add a lot of things. You can make cookies and stuff. Good morning, Skulls. How are you, babe? I'm just talking about things I would say are necessities in a household, or at least in my household. So oats are definitely one of those. I make my own oat milk. So obviously I have to have oats. I try not to run out. Another thing that I have, another necessity that I would say I would have at all times, and I have at least 4 cans at all times. Obviously, unless I'm using them, then I'll buy 4 more when I go to the store. So our garbanzo beans, chickpeas, whatever you want to call them, these are really handy. They make wonderful desserts. They're cheap, they're quick to pick up, they're usually quick to make. Anything with, you could do hummus, you can do barbecue chickpeas, you can do muffins and cupcakes and brownies and cookies. And so this is a really good flour substitute when you're making things like that. So I definitely, garbanzo, yeah. So Garbanzo. So you have no oats? Well, I'm making oats, so you can have some of mine. So I definitely say these are a staple. I always have onions in the house. They don't go bad that quickly, so onions are also a really good thing to always have. I always have ginger. I try to always have lemons, although I'm a little bit of a hypocrite today because my lemons went bad and I didn't realize that. Garbanzo, chickpeas. I always try to have black beans and corn. I try to keep a lot of pantry items because they're easy protein, easy veggies, easy things just to kind of bring in, especially like if you're making a lot of Mexican dishes or like stuff like that. It's just easy. So we've got a little bit more than 2 cups of oats in here. So basically I'm just going to be adding all of our dry ingredients. We are making a zucchini blueberry. So like, you know, like zucchini bread and stuff like that. It's so fucking good. I love zucchini bread. It's basically a zucchini blueberry bread, oat style, baked oats. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit of cinnamon. Thankfully she was nice. Oh, good. Yes, so the alternate name for chickpeas is garbanzo beans. Add just a bit of nutmeg. Now, so that, oh, there's my nutmeg. You don't want to add a lot of nutmeg. Nutmeg is really not good in high dosages. Obviously, so this is a wide pan that we're going to be mixing everything. It's fine. All right, we need a teaspoon of baking powder. This is going to help it rise a little bit. Okay. We like nice people. We're just going to do a pinch of salt. I don't measure salt. I just feel like it's kind of silly to measure salt. But how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's having a good morning so far. I'm starting to wake up a little bit. I really haven't had too much coffee yet. Good morning, Gabster. Oh my goodness, you're up early, honey. I could not. I slept really good at the beginning half of the night. PK wasn't feeling very good before we went to bed, so I don't know. I think like I slept well because when he doesn't feel good, Okay, so it's weird, but when one of us doesn't feel good, we don't like to be hot at night. I don't like to be coddled. I don't like to be cuddled unless I'm having a panic attack. Then yes, please, by all means, make me stop having a panic attack any way we fucking possibly can. So, but for all purpose intenses, good morning, Tom. I don't really like to be held. I'm actually gonna keep this. I don't like to be held. I don't like to be coddled. It's not my thing. I don't really like to cuddle. I know, poor PK. So like, if we're both kind of not feeling it, we just kind of hold a hand. Like, we don't even hold hands. We just like do this. Or like, I'll touch his arm or whatever. So he's kind of not feeling good last night. So I just touched his arm and it just kind of like, I just like passed right out. I don't know why or how. And it was great. And then 4 o'clock came around and for some fucking reason, I couldn't sleep. I was just like, well, I guess I'm awake now. But how's everybody doing today? We're making zucchini oats. Zucchini, it's like a zucchini bread, blueberry oats. I haven't shredded my zucchini yet, so we're gonna do that in a minute. All right, so now we need a little bit of vanilla and such. Before I do that, I'm just gonna get a separate bowl to do our wet ingredients in. I have a lot in this general area right now. So let me push that to the side so we can do our wet ingredients. All right, so we need maple syrup, milk. We got our oat milk, guys. You already know. I ran out of oat milk and it was the saddest thing ever. Big Daddy, good morning. How are you, honey? I have to talk kind of quieter because PK is still sleeping. What else do I need in this fridge right now? Right now, nothing. Oh, eggs. You can substitute eggs if you want this to be completely vegan or vegetarian. Go ahead and sub the eggs for flax seeds. I know you're thinking, what the fuck? Why would I do that? Listen, if you soak some flax seeds, it makes like a good egg substitute.
It's nothing like smoking food.
Damn right.
Why you high?
Damn right. All right, we're doing 2 eggs. We're gonna crack those babies first. Gives a nice little bit of protein. I did today, I woke up at 4 a.m. and could not go back to bed. Well, no better time to join me then. Oh, fuck. All right. I like to crack the eggs first before adding everything else, just in case the egg went bad. There's something gross in it, you know? You don't have to toss everything. Or if you get an eggshell in there, it is easier to dig out when there's not other ingredients in there. I'm having an absolute blast today watching youngsters on YouTube reacting to George Carlin videos. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad. I don't know who George Carlin is. Don't sue me, guys. All right, we got our 2 eggs. I need a little bit of vanilla. We're gonna do 1/3 cup of maple syrup. I did a little bit extra, that's okay. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, he's a comedian. Okay, then I probably do know him. I'm just bad with names. Like for the longest time, I couldn't, like I knew I can picture them in my head, but like I couldn't figure out who the fuck Megan Fox was. I know, and that's like insane because Megan Fox is like a very, very famous lady that everybody loves. And it's not that I don't like her. I just couldn't remember what she looked or what her name was. All right, we're doing 3/4 cups of oat milk. Beautiful. We are going to do a bit of vanilla. Just a wee bit of vanilla. I don't know, that it doesn't really ring a bell to me. Okay. Perfect. I think we've done all of our dry ingredients. Let's go ahead and whisk that up. You You know what, Gapster? It's okay. Listen. As a kid, we all make mistakes. It's fine. Okay. That's all good. So I'm just whisking so that the egg is combined with all the rest of the ingredients. Everything else should kind of combine nice and easy. Perfect. I'm gonna leave this to the side. Try not to spill everything. All right, so I should have prepared the zucchini first, but I didn't. So here we are. So I'm gonna take one of these zucchinis out of this package. Yes, I know our zucchini comes in a package from Aldi. I'll use the other zucchini for dinner one night. Ooh, I'm so sorry, I did not mean to hit you, baby. All right, I'm just gonna rinse it off. I'm not doing anything too crazy with it. But yeah, so how's everybody doing today? You guys all prepared for the day? I'm not mentally prepared for work today. I just like not feeling it. Oh. Did I not pull out my... Oh yeah. You see Nora? She's lurking right here. Huh, Bean. Oh, I need a knife. That's what I need. What I was looking for in there. No, you don't need a knife. Nora seems to think she needs a knife. You don't eat zucchini! She's like, Mom, can I have some of that? Like, bitch, no. So I'm just gonna grate the zucchini. I know it's gonna take me a while, but I don't feel like... getting out my mandolin because it's a pain in the ass. Ooh. Hello, Ben from the UK. How are you? It's a courgette. Is that what this is called in a different language? Or maybe a second name to a zucchini? You're going to the cancer center this morning to see what happens after chemo? Well, maybe you're just subconsciously anxious and that's why you were awake early. Good morning, Darth. How's everybody doing today? Indeed. To reorganize my desk. LOL, I have so much more desk space and I'm still cramming myself in. Listen, I feel that. I need to get better about organizing and stuff. So this fall, we're starting fall creations in August. Don't come for me. This is just what we're doing because I have a lot of fall things I want to do. So if there is something you guys want to see, let me know. Damn right, let's get this party started. We're gonna get the week started. I'm talking still a little low because PK, he'll be awake in a couple of minutes. His alarm goes off in a couple of minutes. I really don't want to wake him up too much. We're gonna press our zucchini out for water. I am doing great, Ben. I'm so glad you're doing good, honey. Pumpkin recipes, they're coming. So we don't do pumpkin recipes until October, but we start our fall and Halloween crafts in August. Soup season is also coming. I don't usually start doing soups until September, although it feels like a September morning. This morning here in New York. Is everybody getting ready for work this morning? It's zucchini to me too. Some call it a courgette or marrow. Oh, I've never heard of marrow. I have heard of courgette. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. Pumpkin soup is delicious. Thank you. I feel like any squash soup is great. I love butternut squash soup. You guys know that's my favorite recipe. We are going to be repeating. I was telling Bunny this morning how I don't really like to repeat recipes unless it's requested. Although if they're holiday recipes and they mean something to me, I will repeat them. So with orange string, pumpkin macrame. Yes, we are going to be making a pumpkin macrame. I'm going to show you how to make a few different ones. Well, not show you. We're going to do a tutorial and hope it comes out good. But yeah, so we are going to be doing a lot of things. Me and a few others have sent me some things that I want to do. I do want to get started on my crafts for the fall, because if people want stuff, I can make stuff for them, and stuff. I can send you my favorite pumpkin soup recipe. Yes, please. I'm down to make it. I don't know if you guys have ever had the Panera butternut squash soup, but it's literally my all-time favorite soup. I make it better than Panera, so fuck that shit. Come sue me. I don't care. What is the G pronounced? The G is more pronounced like a J in courgette. Hi, by the way. Hi, Tab. How are you doing? Okay, so is it Tabby Badger? So I'm gonna call you Tabby. Is that okay? Or would you prefer to be called your whole name? Or so courgette? Yeah, come for me, Panera. Come for me. I mean, that sounds really bad, but it's fine. And Tabby is fine. Okay, great. But how are you doing this morning? We got some new faces in here. Hi, my name is Kaychick. I'm primarily a healthy food streamer. Sometimes we make unhealthy things here too. Not often. But we try our best to stay as healthy as possible. All right, so what we are gonna do is, now that we've got our zucchini all good, I'm gonna cheesecloth this bad bitch. Again, I should have done this to start, but I didn't. And I probably should have just shredded it on here, but I didn't, so here we go. The G is soft. Oh, okay. Is that what that means? Bunny, I barely know English. Okay. Y'all already know. Barely know what the hell I'm talking about. But honestly, guys, fall is definitely my favorite time of the year. I think it's because growing up, my parents did the best that they could. We didn't have a lot of money, but we lived in an area that a lot of people had money, so we were definitely the poorer folks. So for that, my parents did the best they could, and fall time was the best time because there's so much to do outside in fall that is low cost. It's not super hot, so it's not like you're dying. I'm also just cheeseclothing this, guys. I don't know if you can see. I don't understand the Finnish name for zucchini at all. It's so random. Why? Rear, wheel. Say that 20 times fast. I'm just gonna call you Wheel. I got 4 broken ribs and I'm here for the long haul. Damn right. Keep pushing. 40 Celsius today in here, Dallas. Fuck that shit.
Are you new here?
Are you new here? Oh, welcome on in. But yeah, guys, my name is Kaychick. I'm a healthy food streamer. We do food streams now on Monday mornings. I don't know why I torture myself. I don't know if I've even updated that in my bio. And Tuesday nights, we cook. All right, guys. So before I put that in there, that's straightened out the best I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add my wet ingredients to my dry ingredients because we like it a little wet here. And then we're gonna fold in blueberries and our zucchini we just did. But Rear, I hope you feel better soon, honey. My nose is all really stuffy this morning again. Oh, and on Sundays we do crafts. I don't know if I already said that. So if you hear me talking about craft ideas, that's why. We're making a blueberry zucchini oat bake this morning. I love baked oats because they last for a few days, or for quite a few days, I should say. All right, I need to read what Tom said. I'm not ignoring you, Tom. If you translate it back to English straight, it would be summer pumpkin. I mean, that kind of makes sense. All right, so now that the wet and the dry ingredients are pretty well incorporated, we're gonna fold in our zucchini and our blueberries. But yeah, so since my mom did her best, she made a lot of different recipes in the fall time, which we loved. My dad was a big fan of football. I'm not, so don't come for me for that, guys. So she did a lot of cooking. My mom is a very good baker. You want a pumpkin macrame now? Do it up. All right, so I should have done like a salt bath with this and like really strained out more water, but that's okay. It's just gonna be a little bit. The oats should kind of take on some of that liquid. All right, so I'm just gonna make sure that it's kind of incorporated enough where it's not like all just clumped on in there. That's beautiful. It smells really good. Let's now fold in some blueberries. I need to wash them. I usually try to wash them a little bit better than I'm going to right now. Don't try riding one-wheel drunk for first time. Turns out you do anything your first try. I promise you I will not. Mama Chick stream collab? No, she is deathly afraid of having her face on camera. I wish my mom would come on stream because she is a very good baker. Not the best cook. I would love to teach her how to cook. But she is a very good baker. I know, don't come for me that I told my mom she doesn't know how to cook. She knows. Ooh, I love me a good broccoli and rice casserole. And cheese just makes everything better. All right, so we are gonna stir in. Yes, Bean, you're gonna get some blueberries. My dog's favorite things are blueberries. So we're gonna give her some. Yes, yes, Mommy's gonna give you some. That one's not good. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Okay, these all look good, right? I try to make sure they look good. Here, why don't you come over here? Sit over here so they can see you in the little camera. Or in the big camera, I should say, or the little camera. Go ahead, Bean. Alright, I'm just gonna put the rest of these in here. It's gonna be very blueberry. That's okay. It's gonna be very blueberry. I I know, she's a good girl. You can't really see her. She's eating her blueberries in her bowl. I have to do that or else she like just swallows them whole. And it's not good. She had a really bad tummy ache last Friday and she just didn't do well. We had to take her to the vet. It was kind of scary. She was okay. Nothing really came out of it. She was okay. I think I should be getting up and at it here in a second, so I know he's awake right now. Okay, this looks beautiful. So now we're gonna pop this in the oven. It's at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're gonna bake for 40 minutes. All right, let me clean up a little bit. We have a lot of veggies to cut and work with today. So we're going to be making our well, I should probably do our lunch first because I still need to bake it. Let's just see how long I stand. Well, I'm wishing you a very speedy recovery, my friend, because I have broken ribs in the past and it is no fun. When I was in high school, I got pushed. Not on purpose. I wasn't like pushed into a locker or anything. Well, I was kind of pushed into a locker, but that was because there were people fighting in the hall and I was running late to class. So I was like running to get to class. And so what ended up happening was the two people fighting, I got pushed into the locker when they were fighting. And I went flying and broke a couple ribs. It's so freaking stupid, I swear. All right, so we're gonna need these things for our crock pot meal. I am gonna cut them up and clean them with some baking soda. So that is what I'm gonna be doing next here. I just gotta get my stuff to clean this out. All right, chop, chop, chop it up. Damn right. So this is like, I'm really happy we're using the broccoli today because I bought the broccoli. I had to make everybody, we had a party on Saturday, and everybody always requests my broccoli salad, because I have the recipe from Ruby Tuesdays. I don't know if you guys remember Ruby Tuesdays. If you're from the States, I don't know if it was in other countries, but I used to work at Ruby Tuesdays and I have the recipe, so everybody wants it. Everybody always requests it whenever I go to a party. So I had to buy a lot of broccoli, and then I had broccoli for a different recipe for today. Alcohol helps with pain management. No, I'm not gonna flash blanch the broccoli. We're gonna be adding it to the crock pot, and we're just adding it right on in there. Oh fuck. So. I made the best gluten-free brownies. I've got high Friday. You'll have to, Gabster, you'll have to send me a recipe because I never can make good brownies. No, that's okay. I can never make like really good pot brownies. All right, so I'm just gonna cut up my pepper, and again we're gonna add that right on into, oh guys, I should be saving my ends because I have a composter now. Let me just bring that thing over here. Sharing is caring. Damn right. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so everybody wants my broccoli salad. So of course I had to buy a lot of broccoli, and of course the broccoli was not looking so hot. It was very frustrating. So I'm really happy I'm using it up because I was getting a little nervous there. I'm like, this broccoli does not look hot, man. I think brownies are tricky because everyone has their own preference on texture. I mean, I totally agree with that. I make a lot of vegan brownies with chickpeas. Chickpeas are definitely one of my signature things I love to cook with. I was saying there's things in my pantry that I always have, and one of those things is chickpeas and oats. We're adding both red and yellow because I want a little bit of pop of color. How you cut that? Listen, Tomp wants hands this morning. I'll fucking punch you. Do you have your garden? Do I have a garden? I do have a garden. Right now though, I was really bad this year, so PK kind of took it over. I have been having some major anxiety and depression this year. It's not actually major. I shouldn't say major. But I've been having some anxiety and some depression. I've kind of took on a lot this summer and have had no motivation. So I hear PK. So PK kind of took over our garden, and for that, I didn't do as much as I usually do. I really like to try to do, we have tomatoes. We have both cherry and like the big beefy tomatoes. I try to do like a couple of herbs. We did no herbs no herbs at all this year. We do have, oh no, we do. We have parsley. Usually I try to do Brussels sprouts and stuff, and I don't know. I just didn't have the motivation. We added marshmallows and pecans to it. I would keep out the marshmallows. I don't like marshmallows that much. That sounds good though. Okay, added collagen to it. Nice. Toothpicks are essential for brownies, in my opinion. I agree. Although I still do, like, I personally feel that even if it doesn't come like off the toothpick clean, that's okay, because you still want it just a little bit gooey. That way, it doesn't overcook in the pan when you leave it to cool. Tomp. You're still catching hands. Darth, thank you for coming in today, honey. I love you. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you later. All right, guys. So we've got our veggies in our strainer. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a little bit of baking soda and water. And we're gonna let that go. Squirrels pretty much declare anarchy on ours. Ugh, I bet. Alright, so the pew-pews. What kind of stuff do you have in your garden? Okay, we don't need a lot. Just need a little bit of baking soda. We're giving it a baking soda bath. Helps get some of the pesticides off. You're never gonna get all pesticides off, sadly. Especially when you live in America and they basically infuse them with pesticides, but this is why we clean. So yeah, it does kind of suck, that I didn't spend more time. My goal is next year. I do want to spend some more time. My hope though is that I won't be working fucking like 17,000 jobs. next year. That's the goal. So maybe things will be better then. All right, I'm just gonna salad spin this. You spin me. Look at my hair, guys. Today, I just didn't feel like brushing it. Let's be quite honest. I'm just gonna leave that there. Cucumbers, tomatoes, parsley, and trying for watermelon. My sister did give me cucumbers because she knows I love cucumbers. I eat cucumbers for everything. Okay, we're gonna get stuff ready now for our gyros, which is for lunch. That's our lunchtime meal. So I'm gonna start. We're using garbanzo beans. We're not doing meat for this one. PK and I have been like on a no meat kick lately. We eat meat. I don't mind eating meat. I like meat. Although I have been craving salmon, so I'm gonna probably make a salmon bake this week too. Spin. Huh, I'm surprised PK's not out of bed yet. He must be really tired. Wonder if he didn't really sleep that well. Cheese, cucumber salad, cream sandwich. That sounds so fucking good. A British staple. Honestly, I'm for it. All right, we've got our chickpeas. I'm just gonna put them on a baking tray. I'm doing 2 cans because my husband likes to eat and so do I. And I'm trying to make it so that this is at least for like a whole week worth of gyros. Now you could do gyro in a bowl where you don't put it in naan or a flatbread, but I am not afraid of carbs. I don't think you should be either. Carbs are okay in moderation, just like everything. And the right carbs are good for you and necessary. All right, so I'm just adding all the chickpeas. I'll flatten that out in a minute. We're gonna season those in a minute. Okay. It's been a week since my last shower. I've been in the hot tub trying to ease the pain. Oh no. A gyro. I say gyro. I say how it spells. So what I do is I do cucumbers. All of these recipes are already in the Discord, guys, so if you want to make them, go for it. A lot of the recipes and crafts I get off of Pinterest. So do it up. I mean, I do a lot of my own recipes, but I just don't do those on stream because I try to follow the recipe the best I can. Oh, okay, so she just does the chickpeas. Okay, so let's season our chickpeas, guys. Alright, I'm gonna flatten them out as much as possible. I don't care that they still have liquid on them. It's fine, we're adding more oil. The oil is just to help with the cooking. Sounds like 18 plus thing. No, sometimes I do get recipes off TikTok. It depends. I like to experiment. So that's kind of what I do. All right, so I'm gonna add some cayenne pepper. This cayenne pepper does not come out fast enough for me. Cayenne pepper is very good for your gut. We're also gonna add some turmeric because that's also very good for your gut. So I don't follow these recipes exactly. Obviously we need pepper. Come on. I'm not adding a ton of pepper this time. Just a bit. We're gonna do some onion and garlic powder. I do like to lather on my onion and garlic powder. Season your stuff. Do you have sage? Sage is a great spice. Yes, it is. I don't know if I have any. I actually really don't know. Alright, we're doing some garlic powder. Really lather that on there, guys, because garlic powder is the shit. Alright, give it a little bit of salt. I'm just gonna add like a pinch and a half of salt. Not too much salt. And then we're just gonna mix this around. Get it nice and coated on both sides. That looks great. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. I know, garlic is a must. I think my sister has a very good garden, both flowers and, well, hello, sleepyhead. There's your coffee is over there. It's already brewed. Okay, so that looks good. Oh, sage brownies. Ooh. I do like sage. Alright, so now that we have our chickpeas all good and delicious, we are going to put these in the oven. I just want to see what they have their heat on, because right now my heat's at 375. Hello, come on. 400. That's fine. 20 minutes. We're just going to pop them in there. Alright, beautiful. So now I'm gonna get the rest of the gyro stuff. I said it right that time, okay? So I like tomatoes. So we're gonna cut up our tomatoes. Now you could just wait to do this when you go to eat it, but I'm not going to. Thank you for the lurk, Sir PK. They do? You put sage in everything? I really don't use sage that much, although I really do like sage. Alright, so I'm just gonna slice up some tomatoes. I feel like tomatoes are a very good starter vegetable to do in a garden. I don't really, I'm still a beginner when it comes to vegetables. Truly, I have no idea what I'm doing when I do a fucking garden. Nora, why are you still licking your bowl, babe? There's nothing left in there. What's all this on here? On the outside or the inside? What is this? I'm just gonna clean this off again. It's dirty. I also really appreciate you guys, even if you're just chilling, lurking. I really do appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me. Monday streams are hard, I think, for a lot of people, especially if you work 40 plus hours a week. I don't work plus, but I work 40 hours a week, and it just can be tough sometimes, you know? Tough getting your shit together. But I like it. It keeps me accountable. It helps me prep everything for the week. So I feel like that's just very important to me. And so that's what we do. All right. So I've got some tomatoes cut. So that's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and cut up some of these baby cucumbers. I love the baby cucumbers. I just think they're really cute. My brother put a frozen corn dog for 14 minutes at 380 in our air fryer today. It's what the box said, but damn, that thing was harder than a rock. I love corn dogs. I carry powder sage in my keychain. Oh, Gabster, you're so cute. Someone needs to be fired for that company. I agree. Alright, so I'm just chopping up some of these baby cucumbers. I think the reason I also like the baby cucumbers is because, I don't know, they're just like the perfect size, especially when you're putting them on sandwiches and stuff if you don't want a ton of cucumbers, you know? So I'm just gonna kind of put that on in there with the other ingredients. So we're just getting things ready again for those gyros, gyros, however you say it. Don't come for me. Listen, you know what I'm talking about? Kinda, not really. And like, obviously, do as many as you like and as many as you want. I'm just doing 2 of these little baby cucumbers. I just think they're so cute. Tom. Don't forget. Just kidding. I love you. All right. I'm actually gonna do maybe 2 more mini cucumbers. I haven't slept more than 2 hours in a week. Oh no. I promise it does get better. It's so hard because there's no way to make yourself feel comfortable when you break any ribs. It's also like one of those things where it is, you just can't get a comfortable position. There's no way to heal other than to just let it heal on its own. It's not like you can put it in like a brace. So it is hard. So my sister's cucumbers actually turned out pretty good. I think next year I want to do cucumbers. I do want to do onions and tomatoes. I feel like those are also easy. So yeah, that's what we're gonna try out to do. I think next year. I do want to spend more time on my garden next year. All right, so these are beautiful. We just have, not really seasoned, we just have tomatoes and our cucumbers, so that's already prepped, so we're ready. I'm gonna put that in there. I do like to season my gyros, so what I will do is when I put them all in there, I will, oh my god, I have so much shit in here. I'll add a little bit of seasonings on it. I know. Kara said they used to tape the ribs up in place, but they stopped doing it because double the risk of infection. Yes, it is. And it also can like heal inappropriately. All right, let's get rid of some of this stuff. I am gonna make a tzatziki sauce. We're just gonna do like a very basic tzatziki sauce. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy with it. So we've got our bowl. I am gonna shred a cucumber up in it. I just feel like that's what's meant to be. Yes, eat some food. All right, so just gonna shred up some cucumber, liquid and all. I might do 2. I know they're baby cucumbers. They're just a baby. That's just a baby. All right. So I'm just gonna pop the cucumber on in there. I have regular cucumber too, but we're not using that. Oh, I forgot to cut up my onion. Well, that's gonna go in a separate container anyway because I don't want it mixed. Perfect. You're back with food? That was really quick. Did you already have something made? Okay. We need some yogurt. I think this yogurt still good? We're gonna find out. Okay, where's the expiration date though? I know I saw it the other day. Oh, here it is. Oh, we're good. We're solid. You got cheese and fruit? Oh, that's easy enough. Okay, good. It still looks good. Looks good, smells good, we're good. Alright, so I'm using whole milk yogurt. It just keeps me fuller. A little bit more protein in there. It's just good. Alright, so add a heaping amount. Do a little bit more than that. There we go. So, what you laughing at? Okay. I don't think I missed anything else. Alright, we've got our yogurt. We are gonna be adding some garlic. I want minced garlic. I have fresh garlic I need to use. I think I'm gonna make more of the garlic confit because I love it. Confit, whatever, however you say it. Weeks ago you saw that wonderful girl. All right, we're adding a lot of garlic. Garlic's the way to my heart. Beautiful. You mean Kaylin? Because yes, I did too, and I was so happy to meet her, and I was so happy to meet you, Tom. Honestly, your wife is so beautiful, so lovely. We're adding a little bit of lime juice. Don't come for me that I don't have fresh limes. I never have fresh limes because I buy lemons and I don't have fresh lemons. Okay, add a little bit of lime. Oh, you know, Tom caught these hands. I'm just kidding. I love Tom. I'm mean to him, but I love him, okay? Just like my husband, I love him too, and I'm mean to him. I'm just mean to everybody. I feel like that's just a thing around here. Fruit gnats. Ugh. Usually my stuff doesn't go bad that quickly because I use it quick. Alright, we're adding a little bit of pepper, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Salt and pepper. Got it going on. A little bit more salt, like salt. I know, he did. We did. We hugged, even though I smelled terrible that day. I'm so sorry. Yeah, PK, he's okay. He's okay. All right, so I'm just mixing in. So this is a like little homemade tzatziki sauce that we kind of made. So it's just got yogurt, garlic, pepper, salt. I feel like I'm missing, ooh, I want to put a little dill in there. We've got the pickle. We've got the cucumber. So I am just gonna add, we've got lime juice. I'm gonna add a little bit of dill. good. Ooh, not a lot, just a little bit. Just kind of give it that little... I love dill. That's what I had last year. It was great. Oh, you know what? I have chives. I could put chives in here. Drunk fruit nuts. All flies and gnats are disgusting and bother me. Okay, let's see. What did I say I wanted? Oh, my chives. Do you like that many? These are for my sister's garden. Why she gave me this huge bag for this little amount of chive, I have no idea. But you know what, Lynn? I don't judge my sister, okay? Sometimes I do. So that was a lie. I'm just gonna quickly rinse these. These do not have pesticides on them, so I don't really care too much about rinsing them. I just don't want any dirt. No, hi doggy. Yes, that's my girl Nora. You can kind of see Popo in the corner. See him? He's a good boy. He's thinking he's getting stuff. All right, I'm just gonna roughly chop these bad boys. I'm gonna put a lot of chives in there. Oh yeah, Popo, he likes to monitor the kitchen, okay? He needs to make sure everything is going smoothly. I don't really give him a lot of food in the kitchen, so I don't know why he thinks he gets stuff. Because other than his normal food, he doesn't really get anything extra. The music has been pretty chill this morning. I have, what's his name? His name is Bearded. What is it? Bearded Beats. I have Bearded Beats on. Check him out on Spotify, guys. He's super dope. He's actually a very good musician, and he does make, oh, I forgot to cut my onion. I'll do that in a second. He does make DMCA free music. Not all of his music is DMCA free, but a lot of it is. All right, so our tzatziki sauce looks very good. I'm just gonna taste it to see if I like it. And we're gonna wipe off some stuff, and we're gonna get our crock pot dish ready. That is very good. I think it needs just a little bit more dill and a little bit more pepper. Not so much salt. I don't want to put a lot of salt in it. But I do want to add a little bit more. I know, he does get boiled chicken. I would give him more. But I don't want him to be too spoiled and think he's always getting shit in the kitchen. Nora's already that way. Huh, buddy. Alright, so our tzatziki sauce is done. I love making stuff like this in jars or in Tupperware containers because you just put the lid on and you're good. Good to go. He is a wisher. I gotta give him that. He's very adamant. He tries. Okay. He definitely tries, huh, buddy? Yep. He's looking at me like, damn right I do, Mom. Damn right I fucking do. I know, Penny's not in here. To my 70-year-old dad, what getting DMCA meant. I know. Stupid Twitch. Honestly, you know, they gotta do what they gotta do for legal purposes. It's fine. I mean, I know that I could do things so that I can have copyrighted music and whatever. But the only reason, so we do Just Dance streams for like little fun things. We have PK come on and he dresses up. We usually make him dress up as like in a dress. Hello, Wolfman, how are you, honey? Welcome back in. We're cooking this morning. We just finished making our stuff for our gyros, except for I do need to cut up some onion. I like red onion. I feel like red onion's pretty good. In the oven, we have chickpeas that are baking with some seasonings. And we also have a baked oatmeal happening right now. All right, so I am going to bring this bad boy back out. And we are going to cut up some red onion. Oh, this is already open. You doing good? Are you doing good? PK is too spoiled. I agree. How did that happen? Honestly, I actually really like doing streams before work. After work can be hard. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to do the streams after work too, but it's just so much easier to do a stream before work, because then I don't have to be like sometimes there are times where I'm like, oh, should I really do a stream? I could just cook and like make something easy like a grilled cheese and not worry about anything. But then I think to myself, you know, sure, that's always a possibility. I could do that, of course. But I'd prefer to spend time with my friendos. Tom, you should teach me how to fucking cut. Shit. You had a bad day? Oh no, why? Butter, bread, cheese, and heat. Amen. Who doesn't love all those ingredients? I don't really cook a lot with butter. I don't eat a lot of bread. I'm not the biggest carbs fan. I like, and not on purpose, not because I'm like trying to limit my carb intake. Quite literally because I'm not a pasta fan. I don't like pasta. I do like mac and cheese and stuff, and there's certain pastas I'll eat and stuff, but I really just prefer, I don't know, I just prefer, I know, I'm strange. Mayo, oh, I love mayo. Mayo's a staple here in this kitchen. I actually want to make a homemade mayo on stream for you guys. You're awake! What's the question? Do you see the question? Is my question in my title? Why did nobody answered it so far? Does anybody see the question in the channel? Wolfman can't see it. He's on kick. That's so mean. Why are people like that, Wolfman? You love garlic bread? I do love garlic bread. I do. It's just like, I can't eat it all the time. I do want to make a jalapeno cheddar bread. I think that would be fun to do on stream. It's just because he's a troll. Like, why did he change it to X? It's called X now, and Elon killed the bird? Cause it's not a real bird? Is that why? You know what? I just feel like it doesn't matter what other people have going on, Wolfman. I feel like nobody should ever be harassed, right? I mean, if you're being mean, that's one thing. Like, don't be mean, always be polite, whatever. But it's like, nobody deserves to be harassed. I mean, you're just living your life. You're just saying hello and trying to be friendly. Well, everybody is welcome here, as long as you're kind to everybody else. A little bit of banter is fine, a little bit of fun, you know, whatever. Oh, okay. Well, if it's a political thing, then I wish I didn't ask it. I don't care about politics. I mean, I kind of care about politics, but I don't share my political view because not everybody has the same one. I just feel like politics is one of those things. It stays off. It stays off streams unless you're a political streamer and or you're really close with your community and like that kind of shit. I don't like that kind of shit, so we don't do that. Okay, so our oats are actually looking stunning. I'm not mad. I am gonna bring this up to 400 though, and I'm gonna put these in for another 7 minutes. Here are our baked oats. I'm gonna let them bake just a little bit longer in here and put them on the stove. They smell delicious. They smell like zucchini bread. That's essentially what it is. It's zucchini blueberry baked oats. It's absolutely stunning. And guys, ! Discord, join the Discord if you want to have any of the recipes that we make here on stream. I post them every week. If it's a recipe that I'm just following by heart, I'll write it out. Now there's a lot of angry birds. Well, Elon Musk pisses a bunch of people off, so I don't even care about him. Oh, you did? Well, hello! Well, thank you for joining the Discord server. Exactly. All right. We've officially finished our coffee. What time is it? All right, it's not even 7, so we're making good time. All right, guys. I got the thing out. Did I literally just grab this and put it back? What the fuck is wrong with me? I like opened it, grabbed it, and then put it back. I didn't take it out. But yeah, so, I know I'm using plastic. I don't like using plastic, but once these are gone, I'm not going to use them. I'm going to find an alternative way to like clean my crock pot so it's good. Might even get a new one because this one kind of has a crack in it, which is why I use these. Ugh. I know, the sun is really popping now. It's popping. It's poppin'. It's poppin'. Okay, I just want to see if I'm missing anything in my... Okay, no, we're good. Okay. So our gyros are done. So now we are going to move on to our sweet chili pineapple chicken. So let's make it. So this one is super easy. Basically, you just pop everything in the crock pot and you let it sit to cook. Oh, it's coming about 30 minutes? Really? We're bright. Like, the sun started like popping up a little before 6, like 5:45-ish. A little bit before that. It was still dark when I let Nora out this morning around 5:15. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna need this anymore. I don't think so. We're not using peas. I don't like peas, so we're not using peas in this recipe, although it does call for peas. All right, y'all. Okay, so it says place frozen chicken in the slow cooker. Mine's not frozen. I did de-thaw it. I don't think that's gonna really matter that much. Although it would have been much easier for me not having to de-thaw this. Fuck it. I'm gonna use my hands. So I'm just lining it. PK does not like thick chicken and neither do I. So I just get the tenders. Sometimes I like to pat them out, but I'm not going to. I don't care that much today. Being lazy. Alright, let's wash our hands. You're in Dallas, Texas? I know, but like, I thought the sun would still be coming up by now, you know? I know you guys are only an hour behind New York, right? I'm in New York, by the way. I don't know if I told you that. Scholes has been here since fucking early this morning. He was like, him and Bunny were the first two in, I think. Bunny's always here first. She's the real MVP, okay, guys? She really is. I don't know how she does it. Alright. So, I have sweet chili sauce that I bought from the store because it was on sale. I don't have a lot of it left, so we're just going to use the rest that I have. We're just going to pour it on in there. Come on. It's not scrolling on. Is this not a screw? Oh, well, it's a wide open. No. So I'm going to try to get... I'm going to use all of it. Try to get as much of it on there. Sweet chili sauce is literally the bomb. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to this so that I can get it all out of there. I do not want to waste any of it. None of it. Okay. Perfect. Salmonella is no good. Exactly. We don't need any of that. We don't need any of that around here. Beat Bunny to stream. I don't think that'll ever happen, Skulls. She's quick. She is quick. I'm just gonna wash my hands again. Truly is. I don't know how she does it. Alright. So I love a good dump and go recipe, honestly. It just makes life so much easier. Then I have a couple days worth of food. It's just wonderful. All right, I am gonna season it a little bit more. We're gonna, oh, I need to add pineapple. So I already had cut up, I did not cut up. I already had some pineapple. I didn't use all of it. So I'm just gonna add the juice and everything. And actually, I'm gonna take this. I don't know. I think these need a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm gonna cook these in for a little longer. I do want to mix them around too. Use this. Wow, no faith. Crockpot recipes are truly, they truly are magical. All right, let's spread this around. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in for quite some time longer. Actually, I might do like another 10 minutes. I like them, I want them like hella crispy. These are our chickpeas, guys. The old cold five button. All right, there we go. So we're gonna put that in there for another 10 minutes. I like them, I want them like hella crispy. Go. There we go. Okay. I am gonna do just a little bit more pineapple. It does. It really does. Especially in the morning time. It could be rough. Alright, I have a whole nother can of pineapple. I'm not gonna add this whole can since I just added some more, but I'm gonna take some, put it in there, and then put the rest in here. I am gonna drain it. She's a bunny, and if you tried to catch one, you'd know they're quick. That's true. Gotta check overlays and sound. Damn right. I know. And it's like, so I have to edit my overlays every time I go live because I usually get, so see down here. See down here? This is our sub goal and our follower goal. It's wrong for the followers because I do lose followers and I do manually do that. There we go. So I have to manually do that and it's just a pain in the ass. I try to check before I fucking go live, but I didn't do it. And especially since I have 2 computers, sometimes it's hard for me to like, I have my computer that I use for streaming with cooking because this is an old laptop. I don't want to get my new laptop all dirty. All right, we've got our pineapple in there. I am just gonna add a little bit of pepper. I know that seems weird, but I do want to add a little bit of pepper to this. Okay. Now what's going on top is we are gonna do, slice the chicken and stir the chicken back into the sauce if you prefer to. Okay, so she doesn't put her stuff on until she's cooked the chicken for a while. So I'm gonna do that too. I like to cook things on low and slow. So I'm gonna start it now. I try to push my crock pot out of the way. Did you see my sticker collection? Oh, I want to see your sticker collection. All right, so it says to cook on low for 7 to 9 hours. So I'm gonna cook it for 8 hours. Low for 8 hours. And then it says in 45 minutes before serving, you're gonna slice the chicken and put it back. And then place your choice vegetables on top of the chicken mixture. So we're gonna do that. So the vegetables are done. I'm just gonna rinse them in here and like they're done cleaning. So I'm just going to rinse them and keep them in here for when I'm ready. This is why I like strainers. It's just so much easier. Oh, were you gonna scare me this morning? Listen, it would have definitely woke me up. Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of like strain this out. I should make the jump scare not available in the morning, because it is kind of scary if you're like half awake. I knew it was coming. I knew somebody was gonna do it. Lucky for me, because I knew talking about it was gonna get somebody to do it. All right, beautiful. I'm just gonna leave this in here. And then when I'm ready, I'm gonna put it in there, but I'll just keep this in the fridge. Alright, let's clean up a little bit. Did anybody get scared from that? Or did we all see that coming? You can put it anywhere you want. You can put it in the art. Put it in the art section. It is art. I think it's because we were talking about it. I think everybody like knew it was coming. Sorry, PK. Didn't work that time. All right. Beautiful. You're numb to life. Don't be numb to life. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Alright, so. Our baked oats are looking phenomenal. I'm actually really stoked about them. Look at that. That's beautiful. What you could do if you really wanted to, too, is you could make a nice, like, yummy, delicious, like, yogurt glaze for the top if you want. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. It's actually really not that hot. I love this set. I think PK's mom got it for me, if I'm not mistaken. What is it? It's Cookware is the brand. It came with other ones too, but I really love this one because it has the top and everything. You're stoked for football season? What's your favorite team? Are you a Dallas fan? All right, so this is pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in the, actually, I'm gonna leave this out for a little bit longer, not on the stove. Leave that out. I am gonna put something under it too. You do barbecues in the fall time? We're not barbecue fans here. Like, I don't know. I don't really like to barbecue. We did make tofu skewers last night. They were pretty good, although they didn't really fill me up as much as I wanted them to. And corn, we did have that on the grill. Man, just clean this. All right, these should actually be pretty good. All right, beautiful. Our chickpeas look so freaking good. That's hot. Why would I touch that? It's fine. We're gonna add it to another bowl, my Tupperware bowls. So basically when I go, I know I'm fired. Basically when I go to assemble these, I'm gonna put it on a flatbread. Tofu and barbecue are not connected. It was very good. I made a homemade barbecue sauce. So we made a homemade barbecue sauce. I did let the tofu sit in there for a while to marinate. And then, no! And then we cut up some veggies. We did zucchini and yellow squash, some onion. What else did we do? Oh, some pepper. And we put the stuff on that. And then we made some corn. It was very delicious. Yes. See, this is why, like, I love fall, is because it reminds me, even though I don't watch football, me and PK don't watch football. PK's a hockey fan. So he watches hockey. We don't really watch football unless we're with our families. But it does, fall just reminds me of that, obviously. And my mom would always cook. It was like her thing. She made like little snacky appetizers and stuff. It was great. Let's put this in there. All right. You're a huge hockey fan, can't afford to do that every game. I know. There's a lot more hockey games than football games. But yeah, so we'll definitely be making a lot of fall recipes. We've got the pumpkin recipes that will be happening for sure. We have, like, look at these chickpeas, guys. Don't those look phenomenal? Let's taste one. Oh, I'm not crispy. As much crispy as I thought. They're good. They have a good kick to them from the cayenne. Oh yeah, a lot of people like hockey. All right, great. So all of our stuff for Euros are done. We've got quite a bit going on. So lunch is done. Breakfast is done. Dinner is cooking now. Tomorrow night's dinner, I'm also very excited for, guys. The cottage cheese is not stopping because I had some cottage cheese left that I really want to use up. So we are going to be making for tomorrow. We are going to be making, let me pull it up. So we're going to be making a snack tomorrow. We're going to be making turtle energy balls, which I think are going to be awesome. So almost like we're making two desserts, but that's okay. Or, well, that's, I guess, the dessert. We're making Mexican stuffed sweet potatoes, so I'm super excited for that. That will be vegetarian. My high school hockey team was badass, so was mine. We liked hockey at my school. And we're making a cottage cheese French onion dip. I think you guys are going to really love it. And obviously, all those recipes will be on the Discord. Like, PK is obsessed. I try to get him tickets to the Rangers every year. We're not going to go this year. Well, good morning, Dallas. How are you, love? We got a lot of Texas people here today. My pepperoni rollers are the bomb.com. I fucking believe it. I believe it. I would love pepperoni. I could just sit there and eat pepperoni all day. All right, what time is it? 7:13, 7:10. I'm gonna go on a quick BRB. You wanna go back to sleep? So do it. Fuck work. I'm gonna go on a quick BRB. I will be right back. We're gonna do something else after this. The music this morning is really on point. I feel like it's chill, but not too chill. It's like perfect for a morning stream. Where did I put my water? Oh, I put it over there. Yeah, we're doing shots right now. 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:15. No better time. I have to take my meds, and I had to go pee. Guys, I also want to say thank you so much. Even if you're just sitting there lurking, working, twerking, doing whatever you're doing, I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming in and being here this morning. I know Mondays are hard for everybody. closer. Just gotta clean off some spots. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see. What did I miss? Okay. I could always sleep some more. I woke up at 4:30 and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I just woke the fuck up. One project, there's always another. I know. Medicine and moonshine. Damn right. You're under a water restriction? Fuck that shit. I know, it's way too hot in some spots. Although it feels like fucking fall here this morning. I'd opened the window. This is why I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. Is because I opened a window and I was like a little cold this morning when I let my pupper out. Alright guys. So, we are going to make something for Sir PK. So, who's ready? I am ready. Alright, so this is the part where I make something unhealthy for once in my life for PK to have. I know. He has been wanting me. Actually, move some of this back so you guys can see. Back. Okay, I still want that to kind of cool down a little bit. My kind of party. Heck yeah. All right. So, for this recipe, we've got butter. We've got marshmallows. Does anybody know what we're doing today? We have chocolate chips. And we've got mini marshmallows, which I'm gonna save for the end. We're not putting those in until the end. Sounds like flavor. I know. Miss Nora, you're such a good girl. I know PK knows what I'm making. Oh, I can't reach that. I gotta grab a chair. You don't know what I'm making? Is that what you said? Oh, can you get my honey grams? Thank you. Honey grams. Rocky Roads? No, we're making Rice Krispies. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take our butter, plop the whole stick right on in there. Get the good butter, guys. It's not salted. I'm gonna do this on a medium-low heat. So we're making s'mores Krispies. So they're not made with Rice Krispies. They're gonna be made with honey grams. We've got the mini marshmallows, which are just adding aesthetic to the top. I also do have Hershey's candy that I have in the fridge. So let's go ahead and take that out. I saved a couple bars just for this. Even though we only really need one bar. So I like to keep my chocolate in the fridge. I just love cold chocolate. This doesn't matter if it's cold or not for this recipe, but whatever. So we're just gonna be melting that up there. I use the cast iron skillet because it's just easier. Yeah, there's nothing more to it other than it is literally just easier to make it in the cast iron skillet. Okay. But because my other big bowl is currently being used. Yes, the ones I told you about. PK really wants them, so of course I've got to make them for him. So we're gonna use a pot because I don't. What is going on here? Why is everything so disorganized in here? There we go. It's not, oh, it's because it's not staying. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get everything this morning. Alright, there we go. It's gonna close. Whew, I'm sweating. Alright. Let me get a little spatula. So we are going to grease up our spatula once I go to put everything in our pot. So I'm only using this pot because I don't have my big bowl. It's in use right now in the fridge. So I'm gonna take the rest of the golden grams that I have. And we're just gonna pop all of them right on in our pot. AKA our bowl. We're gonna add our mini chocolate chips. You can do regular chocolate chips. Just the mini ones do melt faster, so that's why I'm doing those. Okay. Perfect. And I am gonna add a few marshmallows. You're gonna have to do one of those delivery services. Okay. I think I have 2 bags. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna add, oh, I should have just added the smaller ones. It's okay. I'm just gonna add a couple of these and rip them up. I don't have honey grams here, but maybe I can replace them with something called checks. Yeah, you could do that. You could also use Cinnamon Toast Crunch if you're okay with the cinnamon, if you have that. Do whatever you want. You could also just use regular Rice Krispies. This just gives more of a you know what? I feel the same as you, though, Rear Wheel, because I totally agree. I really don't like when, like rice buddies. Yeah. I would scroll up and see what I missed, but my hands are a little preoccupied. Okay. You don't need a lot of marshmallows in this section. It's just to melt down a little bit extra. I'm gonna use marshmallows for a different recipe, but it is not Rice Krispies. All right, so once our butter is melted all the way, I am then going to add the marshmallows and we're gonna cook it on a low heat. The nice thing about Rice Krispies is honestly, they do not take long at all. They're so easy to make. Once you make them once, you remember how to make them forever. So in our pot, we have our crushed up marshmallows, our honey grams, and everything. It's just gonna make it nice and sticky, and like the chocolate's gonna melt together, so it's gonna make a nice, really good consistency. We're gonna use our baby marshmallows to top on the top so that it looks like s'mores. And we're gonna just top it with the Hershey's afterwards as well. So we're looking pretty good here. Our butter is almost melted. Obviously, if you're smart and you break them up into smaller pieces, they will cook down a little bit faster. Uber Eats and other shopping services I don't trust to pick out my produce. I totally agree. Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't know who's doing it. It's typically, though, the people who are picking it out are the store associates, and then Uber Eats is just delivering it. Or whatever it is that you, like, I know there's another like service around here that they use. I don't know what it's called, but it's specifically just for groceries. Okay, so once our butter is now beautiful, golden, and melted, we're gonna turn this onto a low heat. Very low, low and slow. And we're just gonna add the whole thing of marshmallows with that. And we're just gonna continuously stir until they are pretty much all melted. And then before I put the marshmallows in with our mixture, I am gonna spray. You can butter your spatula, you can spray it, but I'm gonna tell you, always do a second spray. Hello, Thrill, how are you doing, honey? Long time no see, babe. How are you? We're making some s'mores crispies, I'm gonna call them. Now if it's just all boxed up shit, beer, canned goods, I'm fine, yeah. So this morning, we're actually done making all of our main stuff. I added this in this morning because I know PK, since I made it for our Saturday party, has been dreaming of this. Now remember, PK, I would like some too, so you can't eat it all. Plus, we don't need to be going in a sugar coma. So we're making s'mores crispies, which we used golden grams. I don't know if you have that where in Australia. Skulls says he does not have it, so I don't. So we're using golden grams, chocolate, marshmallows, and then we're topping it with mini marshmallows and Hershey's. But this morning we made like a blueberry zucchini baked oats for breakfasts. No sugar coma. I know, I'm such a meanie head. What else did we do? We also made gyros for the week for lunches. We prepped all that for the gyros. We made it vegan, so it is a chickpea gyro. It's actually not vegan because the tzatziki sauce I did make with yogurt. So it's vegetarian, I guess you could call it. And then in our crock pot cooking, we have a sweet chili chicken. Yes, we are melting down the marshmallows with butter. I don't know if you guys can see it up there. It's kind of tiny in the corner. And then we're gonna add that to our golden grams with the little bit of marshmallows that we cut up and some chocolate. You've never seen these before? I know, ouch your heart. I don't really make desserts like this very often. This is a very, like, once in a while treat. But PK likes them, so we're gonna make them. Yeah, and we did a whole stick of butter. This is why PK does not need to go into a sugar coma. So he can have one a day. I know he's gonna be like, come on, fuck that shit. You've been a really good boy recently. Yay! I like to make healthier desserts. I don't always eat my desserts that I make because sometimes I like them and then sometimes I'm like, ah, I just want ice cream. But fall's coming, so you guys know I'm gonna be making all the sweet treats. I want to make different types of cookies. We're gonna make some like spooky treats. We're doing a lot of spooky crafts on Sundays, so if you guys want to see craft streams, I love to do craft streams. So we're gonna be making some macrame crafts. We're gonna do stuff that's not macrame. We're gonna make some wreaths. If you are subbed, or if you'd like to be subbed and join our sub group on Discord, which is just for subs only, I do try to post a recipe once a week. The last Friday of the month I do try, as long as nothing happens, which happened last Friday, so we're gonna be doing, it's being rescheduled for this Friday. We try to do a sub-only group chat where you guys can pick what we do. We're doing a craft. We're doing a fall craft, which we didn't get to do last year. This Friday. And these are almost completely melted. Because you do this low and slow, it takes a while. You don't want to burn them. So yeah. That's what we're gonna be doing. And if in August we hit that 100 goal, we are gonna be doing a special guest star. We're using the guest star feature, and you guys are gonna be able to do stuff with me on stream. You do have to be a sub to be on stream and use the guest star. So if you get gifted one, lucky, lucky you. I do also have to know you. You can't just be anybody. All right, guys. So I'm gonna turn off the heat now. Just set this aside. I'm gonna let this cool for just a second. Like literally just a second. I'm just gonna keep stirring. Well, not literally a second. I'm like probably a minute or so. And then we're gonna add it to our golden grams mixture that we made. I'm just making sure that there's no clumps, like any last little bits. Yes. The mug ones, I haven't personally, but that's just because it's not enough for me. Across the world cook-off, that would be so much fun. We could totally do that. Not next month. I have some other stuff going on that I will share with you guys when it gets closer to the date and everything gets officially announced. All right, so we're looking really good. I'm just making sure there's no more clumps. No more clumps, no more lumps. All right. So I am gonna spray this down just a little bit more. Trust me, it just makes mixing a lot easier. So I am putting the marshmallow mixture right on in there. And get it all. Get it all, my friends. Whoops. Getting it on me. So I'm gonna be nice and sticky. Love that for me. Good news is it's really not that hot, so it's not burning me. Okay. Now this part is hard. Do your best not to crush the golden grams. We're just mixing it. I'm using a pot because my big bowl is just out of service right now. So there are chunks of marshmallows in this. It's okay if they don't get completely melted. That is a-okay. You just want everything to kind of stick together. You want the little mini chocolate chips to melt a little bit, as well as like kind of get on in there. We are gonna spray our pan. Just a little piece of hair. Gotta love having an animal. Okay, guys. So we're looking pretty coated, which is what you want. We're gonna spray our pan just so that it's not super sticky when it comes out. Perfect. And I'm gonna put this in the sink to be cleaned. for a little bit. All right, the best part. We're gonna put it in this pan. We want to make sure we got all of this nice and up, oozy goozy. You haven't even showered yet? I thought you were going to shower like 15 minutes ago. All right, guys. Just pack this in. And then this just goes into the fridge to set. I could have used a smaller pan, but that's okay. Okay. Actually looking pretty good. Too damn good, man. Alright, come on. Okay, pop this bad right in there. Alright, so this is what our Rice Krispies look like. Hey, I love the brain farts. I love hearing what you guys want to do. I had to pack a lot. My late aunt's painting and needed suitcase. Oh, you had to cook first? Alright guys, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put these little mini marshmallows on there. No cat hair. Just kind of sporadically put them around. You love Rice Krispies? Same. These are s'mores Krispies. I don't want to call them Rice Krispies because they don't really have the Rice Krispie in them. They have they're made with golden grams. And they have a little bit of the melted, bigger, marshmallow in there, which is so delicious. And then we're gonna add our Hershey's chocolate. So I'm just trying to make it look like some s'mores. A couple more over here. One right over here. Beautiful. And now we're gonna take the chocolate. It's okay if it melts a little bit on there and stuff. I know, I don't like marshmallows. They're really not my favorite. But I do like Rice Krispies. I know, it's the strangest thinking thing. I know I'm weird. I don't know. I think it's because it's mixed with butter. You know? Don't really know why, but I do. We're gonna have to spread these out a little bit more. I don't have enough Hershey's to fill this whole pan. Because I made them thinner. Last time I didn't. I made them like super thick. Here is our Hershey's Rice Krispies. I am gonna take a picture of these because they're absolutely stunning. I know. It's so weird. I'm just weird like that. Alright, guys. It's absolutely stunning. This is going to be the highlight picture. Like, look how beautiful this is. So now I'm just gonna pop this in the fridge. And it will sit just like this. In the fridge. When we're ready to eat it. Alright, I do want to move some stuff around because I also have to put the other stuff in the fridge. Oh, jeez. Sorry, y'all. Some other stuff away. Move things around. Ugh, my fridge is jam-packed right now. Alright. So we have made a lot of beautiful things this morning. Perfect. I still have time to take a shower this morning if I want. I don't know if I'm gonna take a shower. I'm not really that sweaty. We did make our blueberry zucchini baked oats. I'm actually gonna give some to PK. So let's get him a little bowl. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do a bowl. And let me cut this. You know what I'll do after this is I'll do the dishes. It'll be good. I'm cutting them up a little bit smaller than I usually do. These are good. Okay. Because I'm going to give him a little bit of that, and then I'm going to give him some strawberries too. I don't think I needed the strawberries for anything. I think I was using them strictly for eating. So, usually I like to wash my strawberries a little bit more, but I'm just going to give them a few. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I definitely can send you over a recipe for banana bread. I have a couple of different banana bread recipes that are in my Pinterest, so I'll send you them. All right, so that's PK's breakfast, y'all. It's nothing huge. I don't like to give him too much. I should have added some more protein in there and added some flax, but that's okay. I could just give him a dollop of Daisy. All right. I'm gonna give him a little bit of yogurt and just add a little bit of flaxseed to it. Okay. Just give him some yogurt. I'll add him a little bit of flaxseed. You guys can't even see what I'm doing right now. Oh, fuck, not my... Okay. It's gonna be a nice balanced meal for breakfast. I love flax seeds, guys. They add a little bit more protein, very high fiber, which is very important for some bowel movements. And it mixed well with a lot of things, so. Yes, I'll send you a couple of different recipes because I don't know what kind of banana bread you like, but there we go. We have some strawberries, our baked oats, and some yogurt with flaxseed. I'm gonna give that to him for breakfast.
Let's merge them. Or it's going to say,
Hi, Penny.
we don't know.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I love you guys so very much. PK's on a work call. So I'm gonna try not to talk too loud. I forgot that I got marshmallow on my arm. So I think I am gonna have to take a shower. Good night, Thrall. I love you, honey. Thank you for coming in. I love all of you guys. Thank you for being here today. We're gonna be streaming again tomorrow. We're gonna be making a lot of yummy treats. I'm gonna go on the ending screen, clean up a little bit while we do this. We're gonna make a lot of yummy treats tomorrow. I'm actually really stoked about it. We're gonna go say hi to somebody. I don't know who's on. We've already raided Happy Chef a couple of times, so let's go raid. You know what? We haven't seen Jeff in Lord knows how long. Him and his wife are such beautiful people. Let's go say hi. I love you guys so much. Please give Jeff a follow. He's just such a lovely human being. Very English, very British. He is just so lovely. He has been here since like day one. Kind of has been doing his own thing lately. He's getting back into it. But I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me. I don't know how long it's gonna take to raid. Oh, we've got 60 seconds. Cool. So once I'm done here, I am gonna clean up a little bit and possibly take a shower before work. Yeah, guys, I still gotta work. Freaking work, man. But thank you for the follow today. Real Wheel. I'm just gonna call you Rear. Cause we love the Rear. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Even if you were just lurking, twerking, doing whatever you were doing. Monday mornings, they're still new. They're still popping. I really just appreciate all of you guys just spending your time thinking of being here with me in the morning time. Truly, it really does mean the world to me. So make sure you eat something healthy, get some fruits and veggies in, drink some water. I love you guys. The raid's about to go over to Jeff. So we're gonna go say hi. All right, guys, I love you.